Hey, it's Mike at Fleetwood RV. Today we got a perfect opportunity to take a look at a brand new floor plan. There's none on the dealer's lots yet. This is the very first one off the line, and that's the Bounder 35 GL. So here's the Bounder 35 GL. This particular exterior graphic is the Freedom exterior graphic. We do have three other exterior options. One is Cinnaberry, the other one's Frosted Merlot, and we have Blue Merle as well. With all of those options, you get the full fiberglass sidewall with no luan backer. That's really going to protect your guys' purchase. You don't have to worry about no delam due to a substrate that is glued onto the back of your fiberglass skin. This is powered by the Ford V8 engine. That's 350 horsepower and 468 foot-pounds of torque. We have the 22.5-inch aluminum Alcoa wheels, and now this is on a 26,000-pound chassis. So we'll get into the numbers in just a second when we get into the interior, but you can tow probably 8,000 pounds on this and still carry 1,000 pounds of gear. Just to give you a reference, a four-door Jeep Wrangler weighs about 4,300 pounds, so towing is not limited at all in this product. We'll look at some of the luggage compartments. There's a ton of storage on the 35 GL. This first compartment is storage. We have nice rotocast lining, and you can see the vents, so heat does translate throughout this whole basement. Our next compartment is our electrical compartment. We have a 25-gallon propane tank with a disconnect, quick disconnect. That way, if you want to hook up your exterior grill out here, you can do so. Or if it's a little chilly out night and you want to set a propane fireplace out here, that's an option as well. We have a 2,000-watt pure sine wave inverter. Since it is pure sine wave, you know all of your interior components are going to be safe. We have our solar charger right here. 100 watts is going to be standard on your Bounder, and you can opt in to have a 300-watt solar panel put on as well. We have our inverter disconnect switch. So if you have a fireplace, motion power lounge, your refrigerators, microwaves, anything like that's not working, make sure we have our inverter disconnect switch on. Battery control center, and we have a slide out disconnect switch back here too. So again, if your slide outs are not working, this is the first place I would check. If the disconnect's off, turn it on and make sure you have plenty of voltage and your slide out should operate smoothly. Coming to the next compartment right here, it's full pass-through storage. Again, rotocast linings, and while we're here, let's take a look up at our underbellies. All of our underbellies are full sheet steel lined, so that's going to give you optimal moisture protection. There's no Darko up here that's going to rip when you put a lawn chair in and expose raw wood. And we have lights located in each compartment and 110 hookups. We're sitting underneath this nice, beautiful patio. I'm sure you're going to start powering some devices. So there is 110 available here. Coming up above, we have our exterior entertainment system, and we have our sound bar located right underneath it. That's going to enhance that audio on the exterior of your unit. One great thing about the GL is where the entry door is positioned. Take a look where it is in accordance to the front and rear of this unit. So now we have a big sitting area out here underneath our patio. Makes for entertaining very nice. This next compartment, again, all pass-through storage. We have our light, and one thing I like is this one actually ties into that front bay as well. So if you're putting long things in there, and we got to have the doggy leash tie up right here. Coming back even further, right here is storage again, and you can see the vents right up above. And believe it or not, more pass-through storage. And our last compartment is more pass-through storage as well. I'm extremely impressed with the amount of storage that's incorporated in this gas product. Coming onto the rear of the cab, we have a rear fuel fill This is an 8,000 pound tow hitch, and we have our 7-way plug here as well. We have a 2-piece ladder. We always do the 2-piece ladders. It's a little safer at the campground. You don't have to worry about the kids climbing up on your roof or playing on the ladder and getting injured. And we have a backup camera that has 1-way audio. That way your spotter can communicate with you in the driver's seat. We'll come over to the driver's side of the unit. We have a 10-gallon water heater. We have our 50-amp power cord. This particular one has a actual electric power cord reel. Underneath here at the bottom, we have our transfer switch. There's 2 wires coming into it and 1 coming out. This is your generator and your shore power coming in, and coming out is what's going to provide the power to your unit. Your generator is always going to take priority, so it's a cleaner power. So anytime your generator is running, your unit will be powered by the generator, even if it's plugged in. This is a dryer vent. Going on to the inside, we'll talk about that. We have a 5.5K Cummins generator. That's a quiet gas generator. Right here is our wash down bay. So we have a whole house filter. We recommend you change that every 8,000 gallons. We have all of our knife valves located right here. And we have a hole routed in the bottom with the cap. So we can hook our sewage hose up to there, drain it out the bottom. We can still shut our door and keep everything locked up. Here's our Sani flush. This is going to help maintain a clean black tank. 110, 12-volt hookups. We have an exterior shower. With an exterior shower, it only makes sense to provide a water pump switch out here as well. Here's our low point drains. So if you need to winterize your system or get all the water out of your water lines for some reason, here's a great spot to come and do that as well. We'll come up to the next compartment. This is our hydraulic fill for our leveling system. Or if you need to manually retract your jacks for some reason, you can come here and do that with an 1/8-inch Allen wrench, and I believe it's a 1/2-inch socket. Next compartment up, we have storage and access to our slide out motor. Right here, these are all continuations to the other side. This is all pass-through storage. Same here. Right here we have our 100-gallon fresh water tank and our drain to empty that tank. Last compartment is storage as well. And right above that is our gravity fill to fill that 100-gallon freshwater tank. Right up above, we have the dual-toned mirrors. Chrome black is a nice contrast. We have our turn signals mounted into the mirror, and we have our cameras mounted into the mirror as well. With the cameras mounted up high, all of this road grime that we have right here on our tires will not end up on your cameras. When they're mounted below the belt line, all that road grime ends up on your cameras. They're not much use to you because you can't see out of them. We have a large panoramic window. This is an automotively bonded windshield, so it's not that F gasket or H gasket that you see some built on. Underneath here we have our 12-volt starting battery and a nice sleek solid fiberglass front cap. So that's the exterior of the 35 GL. Let's jump inside and see this new floor plan. All right, before we get this unit opened up to take a look at the interior features, first let's look at the accessibility when it's in travel mode. First thing I love about the 35 GL is the entry door is not located up here. It's located more towards the rear of the unit. And then the functionality of this unit in travel mode is just very impressive. So I don't know how many Class A's you can kick the footrest up and sit here and watch TV as you're traveling down the road. But with the 35 GL, it gets even better than that, because you can fully recline this recliner and lay back and watch TV, take a nap, whatever you want to do while this unit is moving down the road. So functionality wise, it's a very nice laid out front living area. We'll come back into the kitchen area. This is going to be the tightest point on a 35 GL, but I can still walk through it without turning sideways. So still plenty of room to get everywhere you need to be. The kitchen, the galley is fully accessible. Microwave coming over here. sink, everything's fully accessible. Another thing I love about the 35GL is it's all pocket doors. So there's no doors that have to swing open. So access to the bathroom is very, very simple. You can come straight into the split bathroom. This is the toilet area. And then right on the other side is the shower and another sink. So multifunctional there as well. And again, with all the pocket doors, we have full access to the bed. This is an elevated bed. It needs to be up when it's in travel mode. But as you can see, there's still plenty of room to get up here and lay down whenever you're in travel mode. So there's plenty of options for somebody to take a nap while you're traveling. So as you can see, it's very, very functional. Closed up. Let's get this the slide outs out and take a look at some of the interior features. So here it is, all opened up in travel mode. This particular interior decor is a Quicksilver interior decor, and it is paired with the Heritage Hardwood cabinetry. We have 3 other cabinet options, and we can do the Winter Fog, which is just like the Heritage, but it has a gray glazing on it and all gray accents in the crevices. Plus we have English Chestnut. That's another one that's brand new for 2022. It's a wood tone color. It's not too light, not too dark. And then the last one's Greystone. Greystone again has the wood grain pattern, but it has gray accents to it. So what's so great about this 35GL? I love where the entry door is positioned, as we talked about. What's 3 reasons, if you're entertaining or you have children, that you would come into your motorhome? Is it 1, to maybe wash their hands? As soon as you come in the entry door, here's your sink. To get something to drink, again, directly across from the entry door, right here we have access to our refrigerator. And then the third one's what? To go to the restroom, right? You come right into the entry door, you turn left, and right here we have this nice split bathroom. Right to our right we have the toilet, right to the left we have our shower. Both of them provide a sink. So if you're entertaining or you have children that run in and out, everything they need is located within steps of the entry door. That is something that's really, really nice about the 35GL. And coming up to the front with the cockpit, it's designed like other Bounders. Very ergonomically friendly, dual monitors. That way you can see what's beside you and your navigation if you're using your Apple CarPlay as well. A nice prep station on the other side here. If you got a laptop, you get some work done while you're traveling down the road. We do have our Wi-Fi Ranger right here. So we could get service if you get the Sky Pro 4. And then on the other side, we have a couple extra components up here in storage. A little bit of storage again on both sides of the overhead. We have our drop down bed. This is a 500-pound capacity. And with the thickness of the cabinet, we have the teak slats in it, which makes it a lot more comfortable. They kind of act like box springs in your residential home. The living area on the 35GL is laid out great. This is the motion power lounge option. Standard is going to be a jackknifing sofa, so if you need more sleeping spaces, that is available for you. And then we have the adaptable table. This is exclusive to Fleetwood Holiday Rambler. It's perfect workstation. Set your tables like your chairs like this. Get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee, send out some emails, have a beautiful view out your window. If you are entertaining or you have kids, now it's time for dinner. You can pull out the levers and then we can turn the table that direction. Now we have seating for 4. We have 2 other chairs that are back in the wardrobe that match all your interior decor. Then supper's over, we kick the company out and we put our table back up. Look how much room we have in this living area. Storage wise, we have a lot of storage right here in between our power lounge, right up above. A lot of overhead storage right there. All ozite line, giving it a real nice finished look. And then directly across from that, we have more overhead storage right here, all adjustable shelving and all ozite lined, as we said. All metal hardware too. That's very important. All metal hardware. You don't have to worry about doors starting to sag, not opening and shutting. And we have our TV as well. We have the sound bar underneath it, and this TV does open up. And then behind it, we have a ton of storage as well. We'll move back into the kitchen area. This is a unique feature too in the 35 GL. I've not seen too many that have this L-shaped galley. So this really is a true zone to living. Up front is an actual living designated area. And now this is like you stepped into a whole nother motorhome, and now we're into the kitchen. Plenty of prep space. We have the counter over there and the counter over here with the sink. I love how the backsplash ties in on both sides with the little picture box window here. Great spot to have a little herbs or put your spices back here. But what I love about the window being over the galley, if somebody's sitting here doing dishes or we're prepping a meal, we can look right outside and see our grandkids playing, what the husband's doing out there. We're not isolated from the rest of the party. Right up above, a lot of storage in the galley. That's some deep storage as well. All adjustable shelving. Down below, we have 3 drawers right here. Plenty of room there for a trash can. We have plenty of room underneath the sink here. And again, adjustable shelving and storage right here. All of our, if we got a coffee maker, a crock pot, sometimes those have smaller plug-ins, right? Cords. So we have the power towers right here. So powering those appliances will not be an issue. Then we'll jump over to the other part of the galley, as if that wasn't enough already. We have, again, more storage up top, pull-out shelves, convection microwave, and then we have a 3-burning cooktop as well. We can option in to have an oven put in if you choose to do so. Standard's going to be just like this. Underneath here is a lot of storage. This is deep storage. You don't want to crawl inside this cabinet, so everything is on slides. Make it a little more convenient to access your stuff that we put in there. And then underneath, again, 3 drawers. There's that. So storage in the kitchen as well. Plenty of room. We have a Samsung residential refrigerator. It has the French doors up top. And then down below, we have a pull-out freezer with a built-in ice maker as well. Now let's step back into the bathroom. We have a split bathroom. The shower and sink is located over here. Nice large medicine cabinet. And directly behind that, we have the toilet room. Again, another sink in there. It really turns this bathroom into, I don't want to say a bath and a half, but 2 people could use it at the same time. In the bathroom, we have a ton of storage as well. We have 2 cabinets down below the sink. Nice big medicine cabinet there. And a nice storage area right there above our porcelain toilet. Again, if you're familiar with Fleetwood Holiday Rambler, we never use ABS toilets in our product. Coming into the bedroom, we have a king bed. This is an articulating bed. Great spot to set up when you get up in the morning. Wake up a little bit before you get the day going. The top up above here is prepped for a CPAP, this center compartment. Light comes on automatically. We have our 110 hookups in there. And then some nice storage on both sides of that as well. We have speakers mounted under the overhead storage. So we can cast our radio back here. The articulating bed does need to be up in travel mode. We have a generator start right here on your nightstand, USB and 110 hookups there as well. But with the articulating bed, it allows us to put larger, deeper wardrobes in on the opposing side of it. If this bed was fixed in the down position, that wouldn't be possible for us. Right up above, we have 2 wardrobes for hanging space. And then the television that's located up above, there's storage behind that as well. And we have our HDMI matrix box. The good thing about this matrix box is we have 1 Blu-ray player, right? We can plug that into the matrix box and cast it to any TV that we have hooked up to it. Right below that, we have a nice prep space. And then we have a storage spot here. You think that we missed the handle, but this is actually magnetic lock. You take your magnet and right there's the lock, push it in, release it, and then it comes out. Nice storage here for any valuables you have or something you want to keep away from the kids. Great spot to put it. Underneath, this is a Bounder gas product, right? And we can have a combo a side-by-side washer and dryer. That's an amazing feature to have. A lot of times you don't get a side-by-side or a stackable washer and dryer until you get into a high-end diesel. So that's another great feature for the 35 GL. We have storage in drawers right here, and the same thing on the other side. Another thing I like about this bedroom is all the ambient light that's provided here. On the rear of the unit, we have a large emergency exit window. We have our 2 windows for a cross breeze coming across the bed, and then another window on this side. So with all the windows and the design of this floor plan, it makes it look a lot bigger than a 35-foot unit. Actually, the tip to tip again is about 36 foot 3 inches. And that wraps up the walk around on the 35 GL. Now typically this is the point where we give that MSRP. This unit's brand new. It's not even been on dealer's lot yet, so we're not exactly sure what that MSRP is going to be. But I'll pin it in the comments down below as soon as we get that down. You can also, if it's an option for you, go down to Tampa, Florida. This particular unit will be at the Tampa Super Show in January. Come on down. I'd be happy to show you this unit. Plus, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment down below. Let us know what you think of this floor plan. We'll do our best to answer any questions you have. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's a lot of exciting things happening here at Fleetwood. We're excited to show you. Hit the bell notification, that way you're alerted as soon as we put one of these videos up. Also, follow us on the Facebook channel, and we will see you on the next walk around.